Let's look at our second problem that involves calculating a medical dosage based upon the patient's body weight. Problem 2 says, your patient must receive 2.8 milligrams per kilogram of the antihypertensive drug metoprolol tartrate, Lopressor. That's kind of a mouthful. So we have a drug that needs to be administered at a rate of 2.8 milligrams per kilogram of the patient's weight. The drug is available in the form of 100 milligram tablets. All right, so there are 100 milligrams of the drug in every tablet. If your patient weighs 72 kilograms, how many tablets will you administer? So our patient weighs 72 kilograms. We want to know how many tablets should we administer to this patient. Again, kind of a common technique, when the drug dosage is based upon the patient's weight, that's typically what we start with, because that's the first thing we have to know. The first thing we have to figure out is how much of the pure drug should the patient receive. Oftentimes in a prescription we're told, give the patient 100 milligrams, give the patient 0.5 of a gram. We're told how much drug that patient should receive. In this case, we are not. We're told how much drug for every kilogram of the patient's weight, and then we're told the patient's weight. We have to put those two things together to determine how much drug the patient should receive. So we start with the patient's weight. Then we put in the fraction that expresses the rate of administration. 2.8 milligrams of drug for every 1 kilogram of the patient's weight. Now those kilograms cancel, and if we stopped and did this arithmetic right here, we would then know how much pure drug this patient should receive. We're giving it to them in tablets, so now we need to put in our conversion fraction that will get us from milligrams of drug to tablets to be administered. This is the conversion fraction that would do that for us. The milligrams of drug cancel, leaving me tablets, which is exactly what I want to know. So now I can simply do the arithmetic. I take my calculator, 72 times 2.8, divide that answer by 100, and I get 2.016. Well, we can't administer 16 thousandths of a tablet, and we don't want to over-medicate, so we wouldn't go to the next higher unit. We wouldn't give 3 tablets. So we would simply give 2 tablets to this particular patient. So when you administer a drug based upon the patient's weight, oftentimes it's not going to come out to an even number of tablets or capsules. And you'll have to apply some common sense to know how many of each you would use. And again, we don't want to over-medicate, so we would drop back down and simply give this patient 2 tablets of that drug.